Let me know when you're all ready.
How do you feel about this Colorado offense and this running attack you guys are facing this week?
Well, the running back was Offensive Player of the Year last year, as far as in our league. So, they have another running back that actually can run the ball. So the quarterback is elusive and can run his darn self. And a physical, big O-line, right? They got tight ends and fullbacks that they use in the backfield to block. So, it's going to be a challenge.
How have you seen the team just respond from Saturday, these first few days of practice?
You all got a chance to see practice, right? So guys are flying around, energetic, right, physical, right? And you see a lot of, different things that we're doing now to try to make sure we combat it to get ready for game day.
Any injury updates? Casey Collier wasn't out here today. Is there anything?
No new injury updates. He's handling some things right now, but no new injury updates. We had some little dings in practice that guys will be fine, nothing major. So, just pretty much status quo.
Is Isaac good to play this week?
Say that again?
Is Isaac good to play this week?
Yes, yeah. Should he better be able to play this week? But yeah, should be fine.
With the running game that they do have, how concerned are you just in general about the run defense given what happened?
It's still a little different than what we seen last week, right? At the same time, I have full faith as far as the game plan that, we fixed what happened last week. At the same time, we're doing some other things to make sure we improve that.
Did last week prompt you to consider any personnel changes?
Of course, you're always trying something, right? You're always trying to make sure you have the best players on the field, do what you got to do to stop that particular team. So, we're always going to, expand all options and make sure we empty all bullets.
How important is it for you guys to establish the run offensively in this game, especially with their run?
Yeah, very important. Because we always want to control the line of scrimmage, right, on defense or offense. So it's definitely important to me because, you set the tone.
Donte was really strong to start that game on Saturday. Obviously, you guys had to go away from the run game, but what's he kind of showing you, especially with this past week?
In the beginning, he was dealing with a couple of things as far as getting healthy and stuff like that. So he's showing that right now he's healthy. He ran the ball physical. He made some guys miss in his past game. So, I think that's only going to improve. Running backs is all about rhythm. So I think he's starting to find his groove, and he's going to continue to get better.
What's the impression the most about Drake London this season?
He's a beast. I've always said that, from day one before the season started, I said that's the Blitnikoff winner. So nothing is shocking me that he's doing. I expect it.
Do you worry at all about him just with nicks and bruises? Because it seems like a lot of guys are getting their shots in on him, especially over the course of this past month.
Well, no, not really. Last week he took 2 days off. So, he's fine. He got 2 days off more than the rest of us. So I think he'll be fine. You see him in games every now and then. Somebody hits him. It's like, he'll stretch something, but he gets right back up. And the next play, he's right back doing what he needs to do.
Is there any worry at all to rely on him too much?
I don't think it's never a worry to rely on a great player too much. Did the Lakers rely on the guys they had too much, or did the Bulls rely on Jordan too much? That's what you do if you want to win games.
What's Jordan on his FS role now? Looks like he's out there coaching for you guys.
Yeah, he's right now, he couldn't play football, and Jordan always wanted to be a coach, so giving him an opportunity. It's an interview every day.
What's the biggest thing you need to correct in the run defense?
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
What's the biggest thing you need to correct with the run defense?
Just making sure we're sound, right? Making sure we're sound and we're setting edges. I think that's the biggest thing, because once guys just truly are in just an A gap and A gap, or a B gap and a B gap, we're fine just tackling one-on-one. When those gaps expand, for any defense, it's going to be extremely hard. At the same time, they created some gaps and some different things on us that created some issues that we're correcting.
The depth at that nose tackle position is pretty thin, just given injuries and guys leaving. Is that a concern at all going forward?
It was always a concern, coming into the season, because our 3 biggest guys we lost for various reasons. So Stanley's done a great job in there, but at the same time, at D-line, it's one of those positions where usually the guys never play more than half the game. Right now, we're kind of forced with guys who are playing a little more than half the game because of just the depth. So we'll continue to look at expand all options there.
That's the first loss you've experienced as a head coach. What do you learn from that?
I learned that I just need to work harder, and everybody needs to get better. Everybody needs to do a little more than what they're doing before. That game's over. I can't change that. All I expect is for us to win today, win tomorrow, and win on Saturday.
Let's do one more.
On your offensive line, how did you feel like they handled the movement better against Washington from the Washington State?
A lot better. You can see all of a sudden we was able to run the ball pretty darn well, and guys was building up to the second level. So, I mean, credit to Clay McGuire, credit to those guys up front. But, you know, they saw an issue, saw a problem, and they worked on it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks,